So these are all the apps I tested and I actually use to make consistent income. And if you use all these apps together, you can make a full-time income or a pretty good side hustle. So let's start with the number one app that I currently make the most money with, and that would be Field Agent. This one I make the most by far. And what it is it's going to give you different tasks. So let's see what's available now. So you just press the refresh and it's going to give you the available jobs in your area. So right now there's none really that close, but also if you download this and then you see there's not a lot of gigs in your area, if you keep refreshing and going back to the app a lot, then you will find gigs. Sometimes I leave my house just to do one and I end up doing 10 or 20, and these ones are really good. So I have done a lot. My lifetime income is over 3,600, and then the year to date, which we're about 5 to 6 months into the year at the recording of this video, 1,068. And then you could cash it out and it goes directly into your bank account like a regular job, direct deposit. And yes, you do have to follow the tax laws of your area with this, because you do get a 1099 mailed to you. So once you do them, they'll be in review, and then once they get approved, they'll be here in earnings. And once they're approved, you could cash it out. The minimum cash out is $4, and this one has the most consistent work. I do probably one of these gigs almost every day, maybe missing a day or two here. It's great if you do Uber Eats and you want to make supplemental income during slow times of Uber Eats. It's good to do with the other apps that I'm talking about. Or if you have a job where you have to commute about like an hour away or something, and then on your drive to work and on your drive back, you can do a bunch of these on the way. So let's go to the next app. Next app is going to be Mobi. Now, this one I have made a lot. They actually sent me a form because I made enough that I have to pay taxes for it. So you go to missions here, and then these are all the ones that are going to be available. This one is more seasonable. They'll be more like Mother's Day, Father's Day, flower gigs, stuff like that. And there are consistent gigs. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Some of them I've done and I just won't do them again. Like these Mattress Firm ones, I just found them way too difficult and I don't do them. But there are a lot that I do. You also get achievements. So I just got this one for doing Busy Bee. I did 15 approved gigs at Best Buy. There are a lot of Best Buy gigs with this app, and then you get an extra $7.50. The big difference between this and Field Agent is you don't get paid in cash. You get paid in gift cards. They have all of these bunch of gift cards, or you could just cash out. What I do is a Visa Rewards gift card, which is good for 1 year, and you could basically use it anywhere just like you would any Visa gift card. So right now I have $48 that I could cash out. I've done 178 approved missions, and I have nothing pending. This is another one that I do almost every day. Like I said, some of the missions are good, some of them aren't. So I would definitely recommend, if you're doing Field Agent or similar apps, to download Mobi and see them in your area. Also, there's a lot of times where I'll do a Sam's Club gig for Field Agent, and there'll be a gig for Mobi at the same place. So now the next one that I'm going to go with is Observa. This is another one that I've actually made money on, but it is not as consistent. And the difference with this is you're going to have to do merchandising in some of them. So Field Agent and Mobi, most of the time you won't have to talk to anyone. Mobi does have a lot of like mystery shops where you have to talk and pretend to be a customer. But with Observa, there are going to be merchandising, so you'll have to t-shirt shelf management at Target. You'll have to talk to the manager, go to the back of the store. I don't really do this. I don't really like talking to people, especially managers of stores. But there are a lot of gigs that you don't. So this category photo audit is a regular photo audit, and you don't have to do management. The cooler audit, you're going to have to go to all the monster coolers. So this is a good app. I have made some money. It pays with PayPal. But like I said, it is going to be more work. These do tend to pay more. So some of them, like the category photo audit, those ones could be pretty easy, and $13 is a good profit. And then there also is a lot of gigs at the same store. So there'll be a Mobi gig, there'll be an Observa gig, and the field agent gig all at the same store, so then you could really start making a profit without having to drive that far. Next one is going to be Merchandiser. Now, this used to be an app called Easy Shift, and I've made over $20,000 with Easy Shift, but they changed it. This app bought them out, so Easy Shift is no longer available. And then there's this one. This one, they pay the most. You get the most money per job. And look at all these gigs. But again, this is like Observer, where you're going to have to talk to the manager and stuff like that. So let's click this one. So this is an audit and sign placement. So you're going to have to request it and then get approved, and then they'll send you a sign or send you merchandising material, and then you'll actually have to go to the store. This one is more like a real job, and then they actually, once you sign up, they'll call you and they'll try to put you on routes and stuff. So if you plan on doing this type of work full time, then this is the one for you, but it is a lot more involved. There are jobs like field agent where there's just photo audits, and that's the one that I do. But this one, it's more of a sign-up process, and they monitor you more. If you sign up for gigs and don't do them, your reliability score goes down. So I didn't know that at first. So that's why it says I could request it. So you request it, and then they may approve you. But if you have a higher score, then you could just simply claim it. Let me see if I have any claims here. And then you could also do pre-visits and resets where you take everything off the shelf that pays by hour. So I don't really do these ones that much, but you could make a lot of money. It does pay the most. Next one is GigWalk. It's almost exactly like Field Agent. I used to do the most with this, but currently I don't think they're having new gigs, and there's not really a lot in my area, maybe 1 and 2 here and there. So I don't even think it's worth downloading at this time, but this was another one that I used to make a lot of money when I started doing this 8 to 10 years ago. And then Shopkicks. This one is kind of like a shopping reward thing, and you can link your credit cards. The way I do it is there's these walk-ins. So this pays you 10 points for literally walking into a store. So a lot of times I'll be doing gigs with Field Agent or Moby, and I'm already walking into this Sam's Club. So then you just open the app, and if you have your Bluetooth on, you'll get the 10 points. And then after you get a certain amount of points, you could cash out for all different types of gift cards. Doesn't pay that much, but you're already walking into the store. So if you're doing the other gig apps, I would definitely recommend this. And check the links down below for my referral codes, and subscribe to this channel for daily gig content.